From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way up to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Hello everyone, meteorologist Mike Kruger here. Here is your Wednesday evening forecast. We start with Kruger's Quickcast. So let's get you out the door here for tonight. Now tonight, it's going to be another cool night. I mean, even in the valley, we're dropping down to the mid to upper 50s, 30s, and 40s overnight for the higher elevations. So it's getting downright cold, I'd say, in some spots here. Temperatures in the low 50s along the coast. Now, today, we saw some of the coolest temperatures we'll see for the week. But again, tomorrow morning, it's looking pretty good. Temperatures still around 60 by 8 o'clock in the morning, 40s by 8 o'clock in the morning for most of the higher elevations, and those mid 50s for the coast. It's going to be a dry day, though, for tomorrow. So let's take a look at futurecasts. And you can see tonight, yeah, any showers that we're seeing here now, they're pretty much gone by 10 o'clock tonight. And then we go into your morning and afternoon hours on Thursday. It's dry. And we're going to see more clearing along the coast, but there still will be some cloudy skies in some areas here. And we take a look at those winds. They're going to be pretty gusty for tomorrow morning for the valley, but then going through the afternoon, still a little breezy, but the winds not as strong by the second half of the day. So we look at our forecast for tomorrow, and temperatures are increasing a little bit. Mid to upper 80s for the valley, 60s and 70s for the higher elevations. So still a pretty nice day. We're just going to start to uptick those numbers over the next few days, and there you can see those mid 60s along the coast. So looking at your 7-day outlook, we got a little mixed bag of everything out there. Depends on where you are. Now, of course, for the valley, I'm expecting to remain dry for the next several days. Temperatures back in the low 90s for Friday. Saturday, temperatures dropping on Sunday. Now Sunday, I've now included a chance for showers on Sunday. This is not a big deal. And really, there are off and on chances here. We'll call it cooler and unsettled. That's a phrase that I typically reserve for the winter, but that's essentially what we've got going on here. We don't have a lot of moisture to work with, but the cooler air is in place. The instability is there as well to help squeeze out a little bit of that moisture. So the mountains in particular, I think they have the best chances. It'll be a slimmer chance as you head off into the valley. But for the coast, chance on Sunday, maybe another chance on Tuesday as well. That's also the case inland and for Trinity County. We take you out to Siskiyou County, Modoc County, and the Eastern Mountains. Now, for Siskiyou County, I think most likely staying dry on Monday. That may be a chance Tuesday, Wednesday. Off and on chances for Alturas and Susanville starting Sunday, that is, all the way through the middle of next week. Again, it's one of those off and on chances here. Not every day you're going to see that rain where you see that chance in there. All right, that's your quick cast. Let's kind of talk about all this in a little bit more detail, and we'll start to kind of pinpoint what we're expecting as we go into next week and why there's a lot of uncertainty in there as well. But overall, the weather headlines, we got a slight warming trend going over the next few days going into the weekend. Now, we are going to be looking at temperatures going on a bit of a roller coaster ride because from this point forward, they're moving upwards. Then by Sunday, Monday into next week, temperatures dropping again. But we do expect a bigger temperature drop for next week. Instead of the 80s that we saw today, and even we'll see tomorrow, we're talking 70s in the forecast for the valley by next week. Yeah, we're going to get a bit of a taste of fall here as we go into next week. But no major heat waves. I am not seeing, yes, it's going to warm up a little bit here toward the end of next week, but it's not going to be a major heat wave, and I don't expect anywhere near 100 degrees. Now the winds, yes, they're picking back up again for tomorrow morning. A bit on the gusty side tomorrow morning. Still breezy through the afternoon, but they're starting to die down. Although you'll notice still some pretty gusty winds along the coast. Taking you into your Friday morning, once again, especially the west side of the valley, some strong winds. Otherwise not that bad elsewhere. We take you into Friday afternoon. Those winds die down for the valley. Still a bit breezy, gusty for parts of the coast. Not as bad off to the east. Now, humidity-wise, yeah, it's going to be dry. The drier conditions are expected to return by tomorrow. We're still in the teens, though, at least for the valley, so that's a little bit better. However, as we go into Friday, now we're back down into the single digits. And again, keep in mind, these temperatures at this point are back into the low 90s. That will be one of the contributing factors, and the fire weather risk will be a little bit more elevated by the end of the week. So we take a look at Futurecast. Again, what we're seeing here for tonight is by 10 o'clock tonight, any rain that's out there is pretty much gone at this point. In fact, the clouds will begin to clear out here as we go into tomorrow morning and then, of course, through the afternoon. So mostly sunny skies there. There still will be some clouds lingering for some of you along the coast on Thursday, but I do expect to see more clearing than we've seen for quite a while. On Friday, that'll be the same situation, a little bit more clearing, especially by the afternoon for pretty much all of the coast, and of course, plenty of sunshine for your Friday as well. All right, so let's take a look at the long range. And you can see here, this is where things kind of go all over the place. All right, so Sunday, this particular forecast model is the GFS. It's the American Forecast Model. It's now reintroducing a chance for showers on Sunday. So really, for all of Northern California, I've got a chance for you on Sunday. Now, after Sunday, it depends on which forecast model you look at, the European or the GFS. Each of them are showing different chances at different times during next week to see maybe a chance for some showers, at least through Wednesday. Then by Thursday, Friday of next week, that'll all pretty much be gone. So let's kind of walk you through it. Monday, this model shows nothing. Tuesday, the model shows nothing. And then by Tuesday night into Wednesday, maybe another chance for some showers, especially off to the east here. But again, looking at the European forecast model, it's showing Tuesday at times, some even on Monday. So it just depends on which model you're looking at. And again, there's just a lot of uncertainty with the chances for rain. Bottom line is this: I just don't anticipate to see a ton of rainfall overall when we're talking about this unsettled weather pattern starting Sunday through the middle of next week. As I mentioned, by Thursday, that'll all pretty much be gone, and the chances for rain are pretty much gone at that point. So this is what's going on right now. You've got that cooler air that's kind of diving down, giving us the winds and the rain. That's moving on out tomorrow. It's moving out on Friday and Saturday. And then another shot of some cooler air moves in by the weekend, especially by the second half of the weekend. So you're seeing temperatures increase after today. Low 90s by the time we get into Friday and Saturday. But then we're back down into the 80s by Sunday. And by Monday, Tuesday, that cooler air really begins to move in. We're talking 70s for those daytime highs. Then another shot of cool air coming in by the middle of next week. And then as we go into Thursday, that moves out and some warmer air starts to move in. So maybe a bit of a warming trend by the end of next week. So you get the idea of this roller coaster ride, right? Temperatures going up the next few days, back down going into early next week. And then by the end of next week, they're going back up again. And chances for rain are just very iffy depending on where you are. So there you can see that trend going up, going down, then going back up again, but most likely staying below normal even during those times of warmer temperatures. Wetter than normal category for parts of Northern California, but now we're getting into the lighter shades of green. So what that means is it's a slimmer chance of seeing that above normal rainfall, but at least there is some type of chance for showers in the forecast as we do go into the longer range here. All right, so let's take a look at the wave heights. So the wave heights will actually start to increase on your Thursday, but there you can see for the immediate coast, not that bad. It's not until you start heading out to sea that they do start getting a bit higher, 8, 9, 10 feet, even as we go into Friday morning and Friday afternoon. So some higher wave heights heading out to sea. But your marine forecast for your Thursday, your winds will be from the north at about 10 to 15 knots, waves from the northwest at 5 feet at 10 seconds, and there will be, of course, those showers out there for parts of the coast, but those chances will diminish through the afternoon. All right, so here's what we have in store for us tonight. As mentioned, it will be much cooler out there, mid to upper 50s for the coast, 30s and 40s for the higher elevations, and we're talking low 50s for the coast. All right, so here's your Trinity County neighborhood forecast. How about those 70s and 80s for your daytime highs? 80 degrees for Lewiston as well as Trinity Center. Burnt Ranch about 76 degrees and 77 for Ruth. We're dry through the first half of the weekend, maybe showers on Sunday, maybe another chance by next Tuesday. We take you out to the north coast, and there you can see Garberville 80 tomorrow, 79 out towards Alder Point. So yes, temperatures are increasing a bit, but still very mild. Next chance for showers will be on Sunday for the coast, and then again on Tuesday of next week. That's what it looks like now. I bet you when you wake up tomorrow morning, we watch the forecast, the days may change. The chances may change as well. But taking a look at what we got here for tonight, yeah, the inland area Sunday, and then again on Tuesday, a chance for showers, increasing, dropping back down again, and then going back up again towards the end of next week. Here's your Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast, and what you'll see here is chance for showers Sunday, then again on Tuesday, and maybe even Wednesday of next week, a chance for showers, especially in eastern Siskiyou County. Let's take you up to Modoc County, and temperatures not even getting out of the 60s for tomorrow. 69 for El Tourist as well as Cal Pines. There's Cedarville about 65, dry through Saturday, off and on chances for showers Sunday, all the way through at least the middle of next week. That's also the case for the Eastern Mountains starting Sunday through next week, through the middle of next week. But tomorrow it's dry. Temperatures in the 60s, 70s, and even some 80-degree readings for some of the warmer spots like Paradise and Quincy, Susanville, about 75 and 76 degrees in Shingletown. Here's your Valley neighborhood forecast to the south, 86 out towards Los Molinos, 87 in Chico, 84 in Pasquinta and Gridley, about 85 degrees. And we take a look at Valley forecast to the north. Temperatures mainly in the upper 80s. So again, it's getting a little bit warmer out there. You'll notice here as we look at that 7-day outlook for Redding and even Red Bluff, got that chance for showers on Sunday, maybe another chance on Tuesday, but overall I don't expect much for any of those days, Sunday through the middle of next week. You can see the temperatures dropping down into the mid to upper 70s by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That is your evening update. Of course, be sure to tune in tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I'll have your latest forecast with the latest forecast model data, and I'll be up bright and early on Thursday morning on Coffee with Kruger starting at 7 a.m. Have a great night.
We're the locals down the street. The neighbor you come to for advice. A nest egg for the golden years. A loan or a new account for that growing business. What started in Chico 50 years ago has taken us all around California, providing big bank lending power and high-tech service, while keeping our relationships personal. We're still the locals down the street, no matter where your street might be. Tri-Counties Bank, California's local bank.